Hi, I'm Rob from B&H, and we're on the floor of the NAB show in Vegas. I'm talking to Jim at the Sanken booth, and he's going to tell me about the CSR-2 shotgun microphone from Sanken. Jim, tell us a little bit about this microphone.
Okay, thanks, Rob. The idea here is that this microphone is another unique microphone from the Sanken product line. This company's experienced in history since 1926 of making microphones, is making unique products you don't see at other booths, you don't see in other manufacturers. This particular microphone features something completely new in that it has complete rear rejection, in that the sound from the back side of the microphone can be turned off completely.
Completely. Now, Sanken mics are known for a lot of rear rejection anyway, but this is a little bit special. There's a new switch on this as well.
Well, what's different about this one specifically is that it's rear rejection. All our other microphones do a very good job of side rejection, but the technology is such that when you're trying to get reach out of a microphone, and that's the primary purpose of a shotgun, is to get reach. When you do that, it creates a pickup pattern in the rear. This is the first microphone using two capsules in the microphone, one to pick up the sound and one to reject the rear. And that's unique again to Sanken microphones.
Now, it's a 2-capsule, but other Sanken microphones are 3-capsule microphones, right?
Well, as we talk about the rest of the product line, the CS3E is 3 capsules, and it is 1 capsule to pick up what you want, and 2 capsules to pick up what you don't want.
Okay.
And reject that. And
but 2 capsules in this bad
2
boy.
capsules in this one, right? We also have a stereo microphone, which is 5 capsules. And it's the same sort of concept, so that you can switch between mono and stereo, and the different ways the capsules couple together. Again, the capsules are a unique design by Sanken, rectangular in shape with their own materials, unique to Sanken.
So tell me a little bit about the switch. In other words, if I want a little more the microphone to pick up from the rear, I can turn that off.
That's correct.
Why would I want to do that?
Well, it's a more natural environment. Sometimes you're looking just for what a standard shotgun should sound like, but if you're in certain locales, so maybe you're doing sports, or maybe you're doing you're the only one doing an interview and you're actually operating the camera and you're behind the camera and you don't necessarily want to hear the operator or the camera noise itself, or you just have some extraneous noises behind you. There are some very tough environments people need to work in. These are tools for practical applications.
And this microphone is special because there's a lot of low frequency off-axis rejection as well on this one.
Well, the idea is that the rear lobe is more susceptible to low frequencies.
I see.
That's just how that works. That's how the physics works of it all. It's a standard length shotgun. It's a little bit bigger in diameter, but it's still a uniform standard. And the idea that it fits very well in with our product line.
Sounds good. Let's demo it a little bit, all right?
Absolutely.
Now, I think you've given me a special tool.
Yes, a very special tool.
Engage. So right now,
it's
this
made
is
by
the tool.
Made by Bic.
Exactly.
Available
so
at all stores everywhere.
I have the switch on the off setting.
Yes.
So you'll hear a little bit more of me.
That's right.
And let's hear a little bit from you.
Yeah, okay, so now I'm talking, I'm on axis. As I move off axis, you can hear the difference of how a standard shotgun should work. I have a little more throw than what you would expect. So I'm not sure how I'm doing for levels, but
and you should also be hearing quite a bit of me.
Quite a bit of you, right.
So if I use my special tool.
Right, you turn that off. Turn it on now. So now I'm talking, and my level change hasn't happened, but you don't hear so much. You don't hear him breathing. You don't hear the things that would be nature. And I'm talking 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So well, the idea is much less of you, much less of you. And if you're in a sports arena, or if you're in some sort of environment where there's just too much racket going on, this is really a good tool for that. And it gets more length out of the microphone. So I know I'm off camera, but but that's probably a good thing for this particular demonstration.
Fantastic, Jim. Let me put this back. Thank you, sir. And let's talk a little bit about how this fits into the entire Sanken line. So let me back up a bit.
Okay, so if we start on this end, this is our short shotgun. It's the CS1E. It's very popular for camera mounts because of the size of it. The length of the microphone doesn't put it in front of the lens and into the shot. But because of Sanken's unique designs, you get the effective throw of a microphone that's much longer. And that's very helpful, and it's also very, very light. The CS2 is more of a competitor to what we'd call a typical standard shotgun. The difference with this microphone is, again, because it's Sanken's unique designs, it has a much longer throw, and it's got a very natural sound. Typical shotguns have what we call a smile curve, where you get a lot of low frequency and a lot of very high frequency, but the mid-range is not necessarily there. But for dialogue, that's what you want. That's the character of somebody's voice, is that mid-range, not my nasally low frequency, I'm abnormal. And then the CS-3E, which takes advantage of 3 capsules, 1 capsule to reach out to grab the microphone information, and 2 other capsules to help eliminate ambient sign around. So its off-axis rejection is superior. This is a go-to mic for many people if they're in any kind of tough environments. This is hot. As you turn to the right, I go away. And the point there is, you're never, as a sound operator, as a sound mixer, you're constantly battling ambient noise, other things. If you're in a period piece from the 1800s and a plane goes overhead, you've lost the tape. And the whole point there is to record and keep it.
Right. Now, all 3 of these, the diameters is a little bit smaller than the new one,
Yes, this is a standard 19 millimeter. It goes pretty uniform. This one is 22, so it's a little bit larger.
Right.
But this particular mount is a universal mount that comes from a manufacturer called K-Tech, which everyone has. So it's not odd or strange in that respect. It's pretty good. And then the last microphone is our stereo microphone, which is a CSS-5, and it has 5 capsules. And it actually has a switch on the back that rotates between a standard mono application, what we call normal, where what's on axis is still hot, but it opens up a perspective around for those stereo environments. And then there's a third position which opens it up completely wide, so if you need to gather ambience or sound effects or things like that, it's a very versatile mic.
Versatile, exactly, yeah.
And then we actually do have a 5-channel shotgun microphone for recording surround in the field, and it's not this big spherical system that requires computers and things like that. It's a point and shoot and get 5 channels.
Excellent. Jim, thank you so much
Thanks
for
very
telling
much,
us
Rob.
about
Appreciate
the Sanken
you.
stuff.
Thank you.
I'm Rob from B&H on the floor of the NAB show 2014. Thanks for watching.